Hello everybody, my name is Paul Dütting and today I'd like to talk about Avantic U inlay. Inlay is new in our range of Avantic U, and what means that? As you can see here, we're talking about an inlay, a filling, which we brought to the side of the drawer system. So the inlay is a complete new construction, a new design comparing to our standard Avantic U. Inlay will be available in the height 187 and just in this only in this height 187, but with all the lengths which we have in our assortment for Avantic U. That means we're talking about the lengths from 350 up to 650 for inlay Avantic U. When you have a look at the standard Avantic U height 187, as you can see here, so very sleek design, looks very good, but with inlay it's look much sleeker. So we're talking about a filling here. In this kind we have used glass, and you can use any kind of material here. The only thing it should have a thickness of 10 millimeters. So you can go for wood, solid wood, you can bring here. Or you can go for stone, so that would be stone. Brings an absolutely new design to your drawer. That could be HPL, any color, any whatever, So we as Hettich offering the inlay, the frame, and sets of glass which you can have. Our glass, which we are offering, comes with polished edges, as this, without except this one edge here, one of the front edges, which are matte. This is satin matte, The reason for that I will tell you later on why we did it in this way. So this is what you can have from Hettich. You can go for your own glass. You can go for frosted glass or for lacquered glass or dark glass, whatever, or for the other material. And the good news are, comparing this to our systems like Architect, you don't have to go for a special drilling or anything. That means the inlay is just slided in here. You don't have to drill any kinds of holes, and here you won't see any adapters. Probably you can, you know that from Architect, that we have fixed with the UV glue here some adapters to stabilize the system. We don't need with Avantic U. The frame, the inlay frame, is such a stable construction. So I can push, I can pull. It's very stable construction, and the inlay which we bring here don't have to carry any load or any force. So this is absolutely new, and this is different to the standard Avantic U. Still, we have the possibilities of adjustments, which I like to show you. That means we can adjust the front panel in the height up and down, in the width to left and right, and we have a tilt adjustment, so means the drawer can be adjusted in the tilt function. How we do that? Two of the adjustments we will find in the front connector. And as I mentioned, this is a front connector for inlay. This is the standard Avantic U front connector for height 187. The drilling pattern for the front panel still the same. So this is the same if you are using or pre-drilling your front panels. You don't have to make any kind of difference. That's the same. So what is different? Yes, the design and the adjustments. That means we have one screw here. And what happens when I'm turning this? Maybe you can see this. This plastic parts moving up and down. That means by turning this screw, the front panel goes up and down. And we have another screw here, at the end. And by turning these screws, the plastic parts going to the left or right side. This is the side adjustment. So we have the side adjustment, we have a height adjustment. And the tilt adjustment you will find in the frame of the inlay drawer. So means here, when I'm turning these screws, which is at the end of the drawer, a steel part is moving up and down. So it means this is what we call tilt adjustment. So, what you're getting when you're buying a set of the inlay, of course, you're getting the frames, the inlay frames, left and right. You're getting the caps which you need. Talking about 4 caps, 2 at the front, 2 at the back. You're getting the screws which you need. And and the back panel stabilizer, what we call. This is the part where you do the connection at the back here from the wooden back panel to the shelf, so that you won't get any kind of gap here. And here you will see that the manual, the mounting of the back panel is still the same like the standard Avantic U. We're having the screws here at the top and at the bottom, which goes directly through the wooden panel inside of the frame of the inlay. Yeah, the benefit is we have the same dimensions of the back panel to the shelf, same size, and we don't need any kind of brackets here. Usually in the past we use a lot of brackets here for the back panel, but now we are drilling through and fixing the screws directly in the frame. And my advice is, when you are drilling the back panels, still use our jigs or like our AvantFit 100 for the assembly of the drawer and for drilling the back panel. So it means the jigs what we have, our practical jigs for pre-drilling the wooden stuff, the warp front panels or the back panels, still you can use for inlay. All the same, no doubt about it. Yeah. Now I'd like to show you how to take off the front panel, and here even you can go for different materials, for different design options. You can go for a glass front panel along with our adapters. You can go for aluminum, but this I will show you now. So to remove the front panel, we have to remove the caps at the front, and we have a screw which are connected to the springs here inside. This screw we have inside and outside. So means I'm turning the screws here, the front connector comes in this hold on position, left, right, and then you can take off the front panel easily. So this is a very good step when you have very big front panels, let's say 1.2 meters. So you have all the time which you need to release the screw on the left side, on the right side, and then take off the front panel. Yeah, and then when you said my kind of design is to have as much as possible glass, you can go for a glass inlay front panel which looks like this. That means from our side you're getting the adapters left, right, this part here, and again you're using the same material, glass, whatever, with a thickness of 10 millimeters. And this is a special set which we are offering here. That means we have a set for this customizable inlay panel. So we having the adapters, we having the front connectors. It comes along with the screws which you need to fix the front bracket, this front bracket here. So means we're having the screws which you need. We have a small plastic bracket. This is the stabilizer for the front panel, so that we won't get any kind of gap. And yeah, again, for the height 187, we're having this set, and of course in all three colors which we are offering for Avantec U. If you said, yeah, glass is nice, but I'm looking for something different, what we have is even our panels in a length of 2 meters, aluminium with plastic end caps, and very slim, and same thing you can use here as an inlay drawer. You can go for aluminium if you like, you can go for glass or for wooden stuff. So we'll say a lot of options which you can bring to the inlay drawer system. Okay, what else? For any kind of questions or possibilities what you can do with Avantec U and inlay, I recommend please scan it, our QR codes, which you will find in the catalog on our web page, on the manuals. And there, here with this special inlay QR code, you're coming directly to the product range of inlay. And you see also the possibilities what you can do with design capes on the side, with our profiles at the top, different colors, different shapes. So this is a very good help to find out what you can do with inlay and Avantec U. One more thing. It could be that you're saying, oh, I have glass. Yes, I'm using glass, but not 10 millimeters. My glass is 8 millimeter. Won't be a problem. We're having a part, a distance part, this one here. So where you can use a material of 8 millimeter. This part, the stripes coming here, left and right, and then your inlay could be having a thickness of 8 millimeter. But it's a separate item, and on our manual on page number 4 you find this small basket here and an item number, and this is the part, the distance for material of 8 millimeters. All this information you also will find on our webpage hettich.com. Just visit our technical assistants there, and you will find FAQs and a lot of things around our Avantec U systems. So, thank you for your attention. See you next time around.